Hi friends, this is Candace Gillespie with Candace's Canvases. If you're interested in following or getting a hold of me, links to my social media as well as my mailing address are in the description bar below. Feel free to join my interactive Facebook group page, Crafters Anonymous by Candace's Canvases, to participate in all of the creative happenings. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. With all that out of the way, today I will be showing you tag 4 of my 7 Christmas tags series. This one I made for my friend Rhoda, and the silvery and blue and white, it totally reminds me of her. So I'm starting with a piece of 8.5-11 piece of cardstock. I think this might be 110 pound Nina cardstock, and I am using this, it's like a medallion stamp, and I'm just putting on some anti-static powder, and then I'm finding my Versamark ink, and then just giving that a good stamp down. And then just for safety here, making sure I've got it all covered, I'm just stamping it a second time. In the background, you might be able to hear my washing machine. I'm sorry about that. It's tumbling away. Okay, and this embossing powder is actually a pewter, but it's what I have, so I don't ever feel the need to go get silver because it's pretty shiny like silver is. I don't know, is there a difference between pewter and silver? Let me know in the comments below your opinions on that. Just warming up my heat tool here. And then just no reason why I'm doing it on the back except to just, use up the time that I'm heating up my heat tool here. Okay, now this stamp isn't particularly a Christmassy stamp, but it totally works, so I'm fine with that. And I have this Florals framelit that I'm going to use with this medallion stamp. I don't think this stamp set was made for these framelits or vice versa, but it totally works. Look it. Maybe it was. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. These are all from Stampin' Up, and I don't even know if they're still here, but I will link below in the description bar my crafty friend Terina. She's my Stampin' Up girl. If I ever need anything Stampin' Up, I go to her. I'll link her Stampin' Up below, and you can contact her if you're interested in this. And then I've just cut that out, and on the ground to my right is my Big Shot. Yes, on the ground. My room is a disaster, partially because I'm trying to pack it all up so that I can reorganize, and I need a different system. So everything is everywhere right now, but sometimes when you clean, you have to make a bigger mess first. Anyway, all right, so I die cut that out, and then I'm bringing in these festive flurry stamps and a snowflake stamp. Festive flurry dies with a snowflake stamp. Then I'm going to ink that up with some distress ink, and I think this is Salty Ocean, maybe? I cannot remember what this one is. But I'm giving it a good couple stamps just because you guys might know distress ink doesn't stamp solid images very well, and so I'm just giving it a couple times. I don't mind if it has a little bit of blotchiness because it's kind of it's going to add to the feel of this tag. So I put on there some clear, no. I put on there some heat and stick powder, I think. No. I put, sorry, I'm getting confused with another tech. I sat down and I did all 4 of the remaining of the series in basically one sitting. So I'm confusing them. This was, it was a sparkly kind of, I want to say iridescent ice sparkling powder, embossing powder, but it was, so anyway, it was one of those. It was kind of a glittery one. And then I'm just going to tape this down, and I tried to get as much of the intense sticky off of this, washi tape. There it is. Thank you, brain. This washi tape, by just putting it on my pants a little bit, but it still is super sticky, and it kind of tore off right there in the middle. It tore off my embossing. So the ink was still in there, just the embossing wasn't. So I'll show you how I fixed that in just a second. So just putting everything away now. And I think I'm done with my stamp platform. Oh, here I am. What I'm looking for now is my Versamark pen. And I'm going over the stamped image part where that tape peeled off my iridescent ice embossing powder. I'm really liking this pen too. I was thinking about getting it for a while, and then I went to the Scrapbook Expo, and there it was. I was just talking to my friend about it, and there it was at checkout, so that was a smart position. Using a paintbrush to just clear off the center, because I am going to put on a little gem in the middle of this, melting it down. Cleaning my stamp. Okay, now I'm done with my stamp platform. Putting it away. And my to and from, before I put any more bulk to this, I am going to stamp that to and from on the back. But first I'm going to put on this big rhinestone on the front of that snowflake. And I was hesitant because I got my phone because I filmed these a long time ago, but my computer was acting funky and I lost some footage, and so that's why I'm only making one, to just show you how I made all 6 of them. Each friend I made 6, and here's baby Jacob. He's on my lap, crumpling my hard work. And I grabbed that from him, cut out some footage of me just trying to fix it. And I'm taking the same color distress ink. You might notice I have one on the left there and one on the right. It's actually the same color. But this one had an inking foam I put on the back of it, so I grabbed it. And then I'm starting in the middle, and then I'm spreading it out to the outside, because when I put my snowflake on there, you're just going to see like the hue. It's kind of like it's glowing blue in the background. Using my crocodile to punch a hole. Thank you, baby Jacob. Yes. So here's my picture reference of all the others that I had made that I lost footage for. So I had to refilm 4 tags today, but I'm just making one of each tag, so it wasn't too bad. And I'm just popping this up on some dimensionals. Some foam. I think these circular ones I may have gotten at the dollar store or the 99-cent store or one of those stores. And it wasn't sticking very well, mostly because I forgot to take off the center piece, but also because that distress ink is kind of smooth. And here's my method right here. I'm just putting some glue on each of those thin pieces, because when the glue dries, it'll add some strength to it, because when Jacob had it in his hand and he crumpled it, he kind of folded it down. So there it is so far. And then this is my favorite seam binding. I just buy this big huge roll, and it has lasted me so long. And there is a link for it from Amazon, where I get mine, in the description bar below. And once I put this on here, that pretty much sums up Rhoda's tag. This is tag 4 of this 7 Christmas tag series. Thank you guys so much for your patience in these coming videos. My computer is fixed and I'm jamming, so we'll get those out to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, like this video, leave a joyful comment, because that does help me out, and we'll talk soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.